Sorry, I guess I had that audio off the entire time. Kind of waste. But needless to say, we were totally off this morning because internet service provider had us down. Now, of course, I didn't check my settings, but I'll just go back to what's important and talk about what I was saying here. You start looking at these profit totals. I mean, this is bottom line, you need to be making money. Okay, so you're looking at 3 accounts combined, right? They total somewhere in the neighborhood of 120,000. You're looking at what's this, 7 days, right? I was saying it's a little below average, but you can tell when you see everything kind of leveling off like this. Not so much the dividends, but when you see profits leveling off, what that means is you've got less movement in the market. So when things are moving up, you should be taking profit, right? If you're not taking profit, you're not making any money. Just because you have a realized gain, meaning you're over here in this aisle here, right? Unrealized profit and loss. That $121 is not yours. It's not yours until you take it. I mean, I can move this down and say, okay, I want to take this BGH, right? And I can take that $121 off the table, and that will increase this amount, right? Because it's a negative value. But that's not our plan. We stick with our rules. We want to target at $16.72. That's the dividend amount for the year, right? $126.72. So if you understand that philosophy and you stick with your positions, I mean, you're making dividends the whole time anyways, so what does it matter? I mean, you're making 7.8%. If a stock is rising, the dividend yield is going down, given that the dividend amount stays the same. Now, it can change, and they do. And it can go up, it can go down, it can stay the same. You can just look at a few of these. This one actually went down here from 101 to 85, right? But you're still getting paid 6.4. Now, that'll change, obviously. If the price goes up, the yield will come down. Understanding these basic things will help you understand how to manage your portfolios. You stick with the rules. But if you watch enough videos online, you're going to be convinced that everybody's making millions of dollars and you're not. The truth is, you have a lot of shysters out there that are selling you systems that may have worked at one time. I don't know. I mean, I've never bought any of them. But, I mean, how can you prove it? Well, you can ask them for, the most recent monthly statement on their gains. Have them verify it. And the whole idea is you need to be making money consistently. So this ETR, this is energy. We're just looking at random stocks in there. Nothing in particular. It's been, like I say, I can't believe the volume was off, but we're looking to get out of this position at 102.60, and we're taking that value right there, $3.80 multiplied by 2. So that's $7.60, right? So it's going to have to show $8.60 of profit before it closes out. So that's 3.7% on $197. People all the time ask me, said, you're wasting your time. Or they're telling me, they're not asking me, they're telling me I'm wasting my time. I said, man, I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm showing people how to do it correctly. And everybody, it's astounding how stupid everybody is. They don't take the time to understand scale. They don't understand math. All they understand is dollar signs. They're like, oh man, I can make $50,000 in 1 month. I said, so what are you doing here? You trying to sell me something? I mean, go away. You can prove it and do it. I'm proving it and I'm doing it. But you can too. This is real easy. You just have to understand your scale. So I understand most people are going to have a small account. If you're just getting into this, you need to understand that. Go over and watch this account here. Okay, we'll go to a small one. This is the smallest, right? So 19. This is the smallest one I manage. I go all the way up to 500,000. If you can understand how to manage this amount here, I'll guarantee you will make money. But if you can't manage 19,000 and make money off of it, how the heck do you think you're going to manage? Because you think that you're going to be able to manage, 100,000 because you got that much more. All you're seeing is dollar signs, but you don't know how to manage it. If you can lose 19,000 in 1 year, then just scaling up to 100, you'd lose 100,000. That means you don't understand the mechanics of managing a portfolio. And you think it's that simple, that it's just, trade one big one after another, and by the end of the year you'll have $1 million sitting in your account. Sorry, it ain't going to work that way. People lose money every day in the market because they think they know what they're doing, or they've caught some black box system. Look, this is simple math. We live in dangerous times. Everybody keeps telling you it's all-time market highs. I don't know if it's an all-time market high. I know it's pretty high. I had never seen these numbers before, but how do we know it's an all-time high? We're only going to know it 6 months from now, right? I mean, you can call it whatever you want. Everybody wants to be this genius, but take it for what it is. They don't know anything. I don't know anything. All I know is I can manage money and I can make money. I show these small accounts to try to teach people how to do it correctly. And of course, you're gonna do things your own way. But if you get a good basis down, you'll understand how to trade other products. I trade other stuff other than dividend paying stocks, but in my money-making portfolios, and what I teach most of the people that I've trained is how to make money with taking very little risk. Okay? Now the first thing is, if you're in debt, you need to get out of debt first. Go talk to a financial advisor. I'm not one of those. But what I would tell you is, if you're in debt, you're gonna make bad decisions. You can't overcome, if you have $100,000 in debt and you got an extra $10,000 sitting in your pocket, you'll never overcome that debt trying to trade it. You'll make bad decisions because you'll want to knock out that debt, because now you'll start to understand how hard the percentage is hitting you. You're better off taking a second job, go bankrupt. I don't know, go bankrupt. I don't know, talk to your financial advisor. Sit down and put a plan together and say, you know what, I'd rather be earning interest than paying it, because those who understand interest make it. Those who don't understand it, they pay it. Learned that a long time ago. I don't pay interest. It's the secret. That's probably why a lot of my YouTube videos don't get seen, because they see that I'm talking truth, and they don't like that. So if you happen to come across it, and, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but there's people that don't want this information out there. So, maybe that one hits tomorrow. Maybe it doesn't hit at all. People look at that. Oh, look, man, I'm going to make that money. I'm going to go buy me something. No. Just let it do its thing. If it hits it, it hits it. If not, you collect that $246 a year. You make that $5 or 5.9% interest. It's as simple as that. PHT. That thing just doesn't go anywhere. But look, you could close this out right now, right? And you'd be like, oh, hey, I get all this money. It's like, hey, I like getting these dividends. I like making those dividends. I'm in no hurry to get out of that. This is if you look this up, anybody that's watching this, look up CRF under closed-end funds. Look back and see how long that's been around for. 1973. Probably one of the best paying dividends. Now you need to look at the breakdown of the dividends, but if you've held it for, more than 7 years, you doubled your money. A lot of people don't understand that either. They think, well, paid me dividends for 5 years and I lost it all. You didn't lose it all. Paid you something back, didn't you? You probably got 80–90% of it back. Oh, still lost it, honestly. All right. Yeah, you need to understand gains. If you understand that, your accounts keep growing. You'll never make mistakes. Where people make mistakes, they throw money in the market that they need, and then they try to get it out after they're invested, and that's when they take losses. Can't do that. Once you throw this money in, look at it as like a symbiotic relationship with you. It's helping you pay your bills. The only money that you can touch is this money down here in that cash account. This one has $5,000. If I need to pay a bill or something, I can go in here and take that 90 bucks out for electric, whatever, pay it. And if my overall account is paying me, a couple $100 a month, I can pay my utilities off it. That's just in dividends, right? So assuming you're still working, you're young. If you're retired, you probably have a little bit more money. If not, you can still increase the amount of money that you're bringing in if you invest your money correctly. But some people never learned it, and they will continue to, roll around, complain, and not take responsibility for themselves, and this is an easy way to do it. But you have to be willing to trust yourself. I'm just floating around here even though the market's closed. Yep, so not a huge day in the market, but still a positive day. So hopefully our ISP's up in the morning so we can do some trading and maybe go through a couple charts. Anyways, have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you later.